Really? All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Hope everyone's having a nice morning. All right, just looking here. Let's go ahead and talk about the market, shall we? Before we begin, make sure to click bottom right-hand corner of your screen. There's a little white logo, our logo, G.A.R Capital. Click on that, turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. Really do appreciate it as always. Helps the channel grow and more great things to come. Okay, so just kind of taking a last look at the pre-market here. Their numbers are different. Anyways, okay, so let's talk about it. Dow futures up 257 points. Nasdaq futures up 53. S&P futures up 21. Russell futures up 20. We'll skip Bitcoin futures up 305 and Ethereum futures up 47. Crude futures up 3.5% on energy. So keep an eye on energy stocks today. 1911 on gold futures up 0.33%, silver up 1.77%. The dollar index is down 0.18%. Euro dollar on the forex side pretty much flat, 122.25, and 109.69 on the euro dollar as it's up 18 pips. The VIX is actually green at 1681.30%. we're basically off our highs currently. Take a look at the 10-year Treasury. I have it here on FinViz. 1.63% on the U.S. 10-year yield. That's up about 49 basis points. Okay, looking at here what's moving pre-market. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Bring it up here. AMC just got some additional funding. I went ahead and retweeted that. AMC shares up 17% in pre-market trade following the news of a capital raise. So there you go. Again, all Reddit names. These are the short squeeze names, of course. So AMC is bouncing pre-market. Sundial Growers at $6, 8.76%. Cloudera, obviously we retweeted that information. They're getting bought out. Going private, 23.48% to the upside. Naked Brand, I've seen that a couple of times on here at 3%. BlackBerry up 10% pre-market. Let's see in the Dow. Apple's up 0.41%. Disney's up 0.81%. Boeing up nearly 2% pre-market. Microsoft about a quarter point. Chevron, obviously with crude oil, they're up about 1.5%. Goldman Sachs about 1% pre-market. Let's see, Devon Energy up 4.56%. AMD is up. American Airlines is up nearly 2%. Carnival's up nearly 2%. So nice little start to our month, right? June, look nice and green. Let's see anything else that stands out here. Tesla's up 0.40%. JD.com 3.38%. I think there's some other ones here that I've missed. Major news that I see, no real major news. Peloton's up nearly 1%. Amazon's green. Again, Nasdaq's being green. Amazon's going to be green with it. So that's where we are. So I'm keeping an eye on energy today, obviously with the crude oil being up so sharply, about 3.75%. Let's go ahead and kind of chart some here. Here on XOM, this is ExxonMobil. We're right at the 50-day, at the 200-day moving average. Let's see if we can break that. Doesn't look that great. CVX is rejecting, Chevron is rejecting the 200-day on the hourly. Let's take a look at XLE. XLE is a better chart to me, 53.27. I wouldn't be surprised today we would get some unusual options activity for the summer. Maybe XLE probably for September or August. So I wouldn't be surprised they'll have like 10,000 volume or above. It's usually what we get with people putting their positions in for the summer. For the heavy driving season, economies are reopening. That's what I'm expecting. JPM, remember I talked about that on the charts for the week. It's up. I had the alert at 165.25. It's at 165.60, 165.25 exactly on the bid. So let's see if we hold it up. Again, I'm gonna wait for volume. I want to see where we get on that, but JPM is definitely on the radar for me. I have some Tesla calls. It's basically just hovering above the 50. NIO was price upgraded, so that should be a little help to Tesla, the EV space. I own NIO, so that's a good sign. I'm happy about NIO being up. Alibaba finally catching some bids here again. The Chinese names are getting some love here. For me to do anything on BABA, I need to break 229.27. Until then, I wouldn't do anything on it. Again, if you own it, just hold it. That's what I'm doing. Nothing has really changed. Let's take a look at crypto today. Bitcoin's starting to slide a little bit, nearing the lows of the session. 36,064 currently. We hit as high as we flirted with 38,000 yesterday, and then we kind of fell back. So if we go ahead and look at the daily, this is really the levels you want to be watching. 44,000 is a key level. If 44,000 does break, we're basically out of the worst, and it's basically done in my opinion. But again, that 200-day is still right around, well, the 200-day now is right around 41,218 as we're getting a slight bounce. But really what I've been noticing is just a consolidation between 39 and around 34. So 39 to 34, you can see here 39 to around 34. So around a $5,000 range so far on Bitcoin. Does that mean you do anything here? No, I really wouldn't, to be honest with you. I'd wait for that break of 41,217 on the daily. That's your 200-day. I personally like 44,000 to confirm this move to the outside to get out of this funk. But my buy level is below 30. Again, I'm still waiting for that 30,000 level. If that does break, I'll be buying some more. But that seems to be the floor currently. Let's take a look at cryptocurrencies in general. 35,744 for Bitcoin, Ethereum 25.37, Dogecoin at 31 cents, Cardano 167. XRP was a little higher this morning. It's now at 99 cents. That's where we are currently. Other than that, not much news today. But again, for the most part, we got some crude oil meetings today. They were talking about this is OPEC, and that's where we're getting the little boost on crude. So again, short week. You're talking about a 4-day trading week. So again, Friday, it is a Tuesday, keep in mind. But I got some stats for you. This is from the Stock Trader Almanac. I'll go and read it to you. The first trading day in June, again, take this how you want. First trading day in June, Dow's up 26 of the last 33 sessions on the first trading day in June. Down 4 or 5, 2008 to 2012, day after Memorial Day. Dow up 22 of the last 35, but down 5 of the last 6. So take that as you will. So it's a bullish day. Tomorrow they're expecting a bullish day as well. Memorial Day week, the Dow is down 15 of the last 25 times, but it's up 12 straight, 1984 to 1995. And you know, we're the day after Memorial Day. And I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. Good morning. Are you expecting a continuation of growth today? Yeah, that's what I'm expecting here. But again, looks like everything is starting to move here. So obviously with the pre-market movers being where they are, again, we usually get, when we see nice and green first thing in the morning, the first thing I see right around 9:31, 9:32 is that we get a drop, a little bit of a flush. So I wouldn't be in a rush to do anything currently. Really what's on my radar is JPM. Let's see if it holds above that level of 165.25. If it does, and I can get some volume out of it, I'll probably fill that trade because it looks very, very nice. Thoughts on Viacom? Do you recommend it for dividend stock? Yeah, I mean, I think the worst is over with Viacom. Obviously, with that short squeeze, with that flush from the Huang hedge fund. So again, if you want to own Viacom for a dividend, go for it. I mean, that's fine. What are your thoughts on BABA? I just talked about it. I love BABA long term. I've been adding on dips. Again, above 229.27 gets us out of this little 1 hour range. But again, I think it's a great company, massively undervalued. Good morning. Thoughts on EDR? Let's see. I don't know what EDR is, which is Endeavor. Don't know much about it. All I can tell you that it's sitting on the 200-day, between the 100 and the 200-day on the hourly. Is it tradable? I'm not sure, but I don't know much about the company. TGH. Don't know much about them either, but it looks like they are moving very, very nicely. They're up pre-market. Man, it's a breakout. So if you can trade options on it, go for it. NEO and other Chinese EV makers. The only one I own for the Chinese EV makers is NIO. That's the only one I own. I don't own XPEV or any of the other crazy ones. I just stick with NIO personally. That's just how I do it. Again, I don't want to be too concentrated on just EV either. All I have is really 3 EV companies or kind of EV proxies: Tesla, NIO, and Blink. That's it. I don't want to be too crazy or caught up in EV either, just in that space. Risk on play seems to be gathering steam. Do you see value slowing? That wouldn't be the case because financials are moving and so is energy. So I guess you got everyone coming together. So that's where we are currently. If I looked at what sectors are moving, again, this could change at any second. Really, the only thing I see right on my screen with the S&P 500 is Abbott Laboratories, which is down 4.42% on the healthcare side. Well, financials are green, technology is green, consumer cyclicals are green, communication services are green, defensives, utilities, materials, and name it, it's all green. There's only a couple of names that are red for the most part on the heat map. I'll go ahead and show it to you. I mean, this is all pre-market, obviously, but again, we have to see. We'll wait till the open. So the saying goes, once the 9:30 bell hits, all the sellers come in, and all the other buyers too. But we'll see. I really see energy is really popping. It's the most green on my screen. Obviously, you have with crude oil being where it is per barrel and the future side, but banks are getting some love too. It's no secret because of rates are up this morning on the 10-year. So again, I've been saying it. I still pound the financials. I still like them. That's why I talked about JPM. Did you sell your AMC? Yeah, AMC, those calls are done. That was done last week. SLV calls, yeah, I saw that. Again, we have to see if we get the volume, but again, I'm waiting for 2660 on SLV. I wouldn't be doing much more on that. Again, it's a slow mover, guys. It eats premium, so you want to go ahead and get longer dated expiry on SLV. Thoughts on Serum? I think Serum is a great company long term. It's definitely finally moving nicely. Ever since it went on the Dow, it's been kind of sideways. But now 250.44 would be a nice break to the upside on the daily. Again, I have CRM in my S&P 500 ETF, so I like CRM obviously, but I just don't own it outright. Open interest, not volume. Again, that's open interest, completely different from volume. So again, I want to see the volume when we open before we do anything. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get in touch with our premium of YouTube Live Premium. If you're interested in joining me every Tuesday, we trade live on YouTube. I'll go ahead and show you how to get on really quickly. G.A.R Capital.fx.com logs you in. This is through Google, obviously. You go to Trading Services, you go to YouTube Subscription, and I trade live with our team or subscribers. And you just join now, and I do it live for an hour. We trade live. So again, yes, they do get signals live with me and exit points as well. So if you're interested, feel free to join in. I'm about to get started here in about 8 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get with the team. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Have a great trading day. Wish you guys the best. And we'll catch you guys later on today for the afternoon aftermarket recap. Cheers, guys.